Hello, hello, Grand Rising. Grand Rising, Karen. Hello, darling. Grand Rising, Jill. Hello, darling. Hello, Christy. Hi, beautiful. It is a beautiful new day. Hello, Mark. How's everyone doing today? Getting those downloads? I definitely have been. Holy moly. Oh, we got a message from St. Germaine later today. Ooh, long message. Awesome. Ha ha ha. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. St. Germaine is one of my favorites. The Violet Ray. Hello, Flower Power. Hello, darling. Yes, hi, Chris. Hi, beautiful angel. Sleepless nights, too. Yes. Yep. Hey, Bobby Rocks. Hello, darling. Wow, you, I love that video about you speaking with the, with the nutty ones. They're so uneducated fools to even approach a light warrior. Hello, April. Hi, beautiful angel. Oh, you got a snow day there? It is pretty cold here in Florida this morning, I must say. It's pretty cold. Yeah, it's pretty chilly here. My sister's really close to you, Mark, in Alabama. Oh, wow. Getting snow there in Texas. Holy moly. Hello, Cinnamon. Hi, beautiful angel. sanctuary.
Your sanctuary in this place. It's an allegory to embrace.
Ooh, you may get snow in Alabama. Oh. My sister will definitely be calling me about that. Hello, Victoria. Hi, beautiful. TikTok. It's coming to the day when they say they're going to take TikTok down shortly. I wonder if they're actually going to do it. Hey, hippie. Hi, darling. Oh, wow. Yeah. I'll tell you what. Scrolling through TikTok, there has been some crazy portal out of time stories. Things happening to people. When I tell you guys that time is an illusion, it is, and all time is happening at the same time. We are multidimensional beings living in a multidimensional universe. Yep. Just pulling it from the Play Store. What? Grand Rising, Betty. Hello, darling. What are they pulling? What are they pulling from the Play Store? Oh, TikTok. So like if you have it, you still will have it. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. That's kind of silly too, because then they're going to be just, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Right? People just won't be able to download it. Gotcha. Okay. But that also means no more updates. Right. Right. No more updates. So I got dates wrong yesterday. Sometimes I do that. And it wasn't February 11th, although there could be something going on that day too. It was January 11th. So in just a few days that there is a huge energy thing going on January 11th. I made a video about it. All right, there's our butterfly. But it had to do with, I just made a video on it. This is how my mind works. I've got so much going on in my mind right now. I was just looking at it this morning. Where was I looking at it at? Oh, yeah, there. Maybe. I don't know. All right, let's get started here. Renegade's coming in. Renegade. Okay. Awesome to see you guys. Hello, Dolly. Aw, thank you. I hope you're feeling well. The ban, yeah, it's like in a few days. Yeah. But I don't, some people are saying it's just not going to be banned. It's going to be just not be able to download it. So those that have it are going to still be able to use it, at least until it stops working because of updates. So it is what it is. That is that must have been why Spirit had me switch to YouTube late last year. Okay. If I was there, I'd brush your hair for you. Happy New Day, Tammy. I'm glad I got to catch a half hour of dancing. I think I'm just going to do a half hour from now on. I just felt like getting up at that time and doing a half hour. Doing 15 minutes on my vibrating machine and then 15 minutes of dancing. It wouldn't for me this morning. I had to restart my phone. Oh, wow. Hi, Brandy. Hi, beautiful. Oh, after the 20th, they will change. Trump said he had a warm place in his heart for TT. The ban won't continue for long. Gotcha. But the thing is, hippie, people get, they get anxious. And they will go looking for the next best thing. Right? So they're going to lose a lot of subscribers from a lot of subscribers just from doing that, right? They will. Yep. All right, let's do our cards. We got a message from Saint Germaine today, and we'll see where else Spirit leads us today. All right, our chakra wisdom. Our chakra wisdom says, oh, it is the solar plexus. That's funny because I was looking at the solar plexus this morning through the that's where I saw it. Oh, okay. Through the Ascension Light Academy. I was looking at the solar plexus. Here's where I saw that. So, yeah, this is really, really interesting. January 11th. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Okay. I found it. I knew I could find it if I just quieted my mind a minute. So, the solar plexus. Freedom of choice. I have the freedom to choose. So I choose wisely because my decisions have a great impact on how I see myself. Never late, Irish, never late. Hi, Crystal. Hi, beautiful angel. So I choose wisely because my decisions have a great impact on how I see myself and how I feel about myself. I own, accept, and express my feelings unreservedly. And do not try to escape them with my own mind games. Yes, divine timing always. I have free will to choose how I respond to any situation. And I choose to respond with wisdom, clarity, and understanding. Yes, solar plexus. I was just looking at, let me show you if I can find it again. Yep, this is the Ascension Academy. Da-da. And I was just looking at, oh, she's got videos for all of them. Oh, this is awesome. See? Ascension superpowers. Dun, dun, dun. These are terrific, terrific videos. Look at the butterflies. Yes. Beautiful solar plexus energy. And a horsey. She owns a horse farm, Lisa does. Lisa is an amazing being. If you guys have thought about joining these classes, please do. They're going to be amazing. They're on the 4th chakra right now. And they talk about all sorts of stuff. Everything Ascension. Yes. Isn't that awesome? Yes. I love her work. She also does that other thing. Oh gosh. I used to have it. Lisa Renee is her name. She does, let me show you. Because let me see. Oh, I thought I saved it, but I didn't. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, maybe it's on the next page. Rockin' Robin. Here we go. Yeah, this. Oh, no, that's not it. Oh, dang it. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Yeah. If you didn't know, okay, she is the controller of this website also. Energetic Synthesis. I have links to this on my on our Discord. So like it's really, really good. It's all about Ascension and all that. So it's called Energetic Synthesis. And it's very, very good. The Ascension Glossary. This is her. That's her right there. That's Lisa. That is one of the teachers from the Ascension Light Academy. And they're doing it for free. The Academy is absolutely free. I will be making a video and with Commander Iltron's invitation to people and share it. I hope to see you guys, a lot of you guys in there. It's 2:00 on Wednesdays, and it lasts about an hour, I think. It's a short class. It's only like an hour long. And there's discussion time, and you can go back to any of the classes. If you miss a class, they have it all, so you can catch up and everything. So yeah. Yes, they vet the people. They are energy readers. So if you are of anything but the highest energy, they will turn you away. That is why you have to go through D. Lon's site first. Okay. Okay, here's our healing energy oracle. The divine fruit. We got this yesterday. Oh, goodness. Look at this. Got all solar plexus energy again. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Solar plexus is coming in strong today, guys. Strong. The freedom of choice. As I work to improve and free myself, I strengthen my foundations. My intellect is light, my heart is warmth, and my soul is strength. I am nurtured by the divine sun. The fruit I bear reflects my inner light. Yes, ding, ding, ding. Yes. Manifestation of light. I see the beauty in me. I grow and develop my inner self in harmony with light and beauty. I free myself from negativity. My heart transforms, my intellect shines, and my inner light grows. Yes. All right, Christy. I don't feel that from you. I feel like your solar plexus is plenty open. You have a beautiful, beautiful heart. And you're very connected to source. So, yeah. Divine light. I am an expression of love, and I shine like the sun. My inner light is my strength and my treasure. My intuition guides me to discover the wonder and goodness of who I am. Yes, divine light, divine light. We are all divine light. All right. Here is our work your light with the rainbow codes. So, play, have fun, celebrate. Don't be so serious. Play. We are here to work, but we are also here to play. All work and no play makes Tommy a dull girl. Yep. And we got the age of light. Yes, there's that code. Grab that code. Use that notion with your hands for strength. Right here. Put it up to your third eye. It grabs a hold of all the power that's out there to grab a hold of. It's like tuning into the radio station of source. You've been training for this for lifetimes. Yes. If you work hard, you should play hard. Yes. And knowing your true essence is so powerful. So powerful. Yes. And birthing a new age. This is what we're doing, guys. So many of us were portals for light workers to come onto this planet. But now we are literally birthing the new age, the new earth through our temples. We're doing this. We're birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Grab that code. Grab that code. Use it. See that dancing code right there? That rainbow code? Grab it. Take it into your solar plexus. Take it into your heart. Take it into your soul star chakra. Take it into your womb. The womb is where things are created in the darkness. Right? Yes. Hopscotch. Blow bubbles. That's a great way to get in touch with your inner child. Here's our Sisterhood of the Rose cards. Ha ha ha. I did a goddess video last night. I'd like to ask you guys a favor too, if you would please share my videos, right? I don't charge for my classes. I don't, charge for hardly anything. I do need to get that content out. So share. That helps with helping people remember who they are. Okay? And also, if you are creating content and you want to get your content out, share with me. I will duet your content. Just put the duets up and tell me. I'd love you to duet this with me, and I will do it. Ask and you shall receive, okay? Okay? We need to support each other and get the word out. Share. Share our creations. Our creations hold the keys for other people to wake up. Yes. Yes. Just send me a message, because there's a lot of you guys, right? There's not only the ones that come to class. I have thousands. I can't keep track of everybody. But if you message me and say, I just made a video, I would love for you to share it. I would love for you to duet it. I will more than happily share them for you. Because yes, our stuff carries the codes for people's remembrance. And that is why we have to do that. That goddess video that I made has codes in it for the divine feminine to remember who they are. And you know, when we do this, that's what happens. Love has won. But they do stop us from sharing. That is why we have to share. Okay. Yes. Oh, I love that, Dustin. I love that. Just let me know if you want me to share your videos, guys. I'm more than happy to do it. The Rose Garden. Innocence, forgiveness. Be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. I'm speaking from my higher self, Dustin. Okay? This is how we win. We have already won. The time, right? Time is an illusion. But what I'm saying is time on the 3D. It's crumbling. But in order for it to crumble, we have to get the keys and codes out there for people that need them. And that is how we do it. We share each other's creations. Right? Right? Yes. Beautiful, Cindy. This is what's coming, guys. This is what's coming. I talked about this last week. The rapture is coming. The rapture is about sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. There's nothing to fear about the rapture. We're all going to be part of it. We're all going to be part of it. The grandmothers, they're here with us. Remember your roots, perspective, trust the weavings. Trust the weavings, the grandmothers. My grandmother, you know what her name is? Rose. Rose was my grandmother's name. Nana Rose, we called her. That is who my oldest daughter is named after. Nana Rose. She was my mom's grandmother. I could feel her energy with, hi, Nana. I feel my Nana Rose's energy with me right now because I'm thinking about her. Anytime we think about our beautiful ancestors, they are with us. Yes. Yes. We all have gifts to share. All of us. This is our fairy card. And it says, pure intention. Yes. The fairy of manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely. Manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. I couldn't love this card for this now more than I do. Yes. I don't ask for you to share my stuff for me. I don't. It is for the universe. Just like your stuff is for the universe. Eye in the sky. Eye in the sky. They're watching us. They're watching us. Eye in the sky. Always watching over us, our ancestors, our galactics, the ancient ones. Always. Always. Yes. Our animal for the day is the coyote, revealer of truth. Oh, I love that. I have a grandmother named Helen. Yep, I do. My mom's middle name was Helen. Her name was Jeanette Helen Romprey. That was my mom's name. Yep. We are so connected. We are so connected. Revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them. Ah-ha-ha. See that? Wow. Your grandma was Helen. Aha. Your mom's name is Helen. Oh my goodness. See how connected we are? You cannot make this stuff up. We are so connected. This is our awakened dreamer because that's who we are. Midas muscle. What is Midas? The golden touch. The golden touch. Because of your willingness to grow and glow along your life journey, you've developed the Midas touch. The more you flex your Midas muscles by looking for the blessings in disguise, the more everything you see, feel, and bump into turns to gold. Yes, the Midas muscle. Yes. All right, here's our angel card. Our angel says, let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Look at the time on the clock. Almost midnight. What happens at midnight? Oh, there's a trumpet blower too, and a bluebird, and an angel. The halo technology. There is so much, visualization. And what is she holding? What is she holding, guys? Bells. She's holding the bells in her hand. Right? What happens at midnight? Are you coming to the tree? No way. Brandy, your grandma is Rose and your middle name is Rose. My oldest daughter's name is Kateri Rose. We call her Rosie. You guys know Kateri. You guys know Kateri. Yep. Yep. We are so connected. All right, here comes our beautiful butterfly for the day. Our beautiful butterfly for the day says, I make a positive difference in the world, even with my smile and words. You had a Grandma Rose too, Wendy. Oh my goodness. Look how connected we are. Oh my goodness. I love that you're here today, Wendy. Hi, Lynette. Hi, beautiful. I can't wait till book club tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh no, it's Thursday. Thursday's book club. Thursday's book club. Tomorrow is the Light Academy. Tomorrow's the Light Academy. Oh my goodness. Your mom's name is Rosalinda. Oh my goodness. See that? It's good to see you here today, Vanessa. Do you know rose oil? Rose oil is very, very high hertz. So this is homemade rose oil, and I just put it on my wrists. And oh my goodness, it helps so much. It's easy to make. Just some rose petals chopped up, and you put it in an oil. You can use coconut oil or olive oil or vitamin E oil, whatever kind of oil you have handy. And yes, make your own rose oil and put it on your wrists. Perfect. The Light Academy. I'm going to be doing a video about the Light Academy. I'm going to, I've talked about it in our Discord. I can't say enough good things about it. It happens Wednesdays at 2. Wednesdays at 2 Eastern. And it is amazing. We're going to learn about telepathy. And Lisa is also a quantum healer, so she puts fragments of her quantum healing sessions in also. Yes. Yep. All right. And our Ascended Master for the day. Last but not least. Yes. Oh, look at that. Yes, they say a man. Strangest things could happen here. Yup. Coming from the tree. Yup. Are you coming to the tree? You know what the tree is? The tree is the tree of life. The tree, when you come to the tree, your kundalini rises because you've come to the tree of life. That's what that means. And that just came in. So I believe that. Here is our Ascended Master, and it's Buddha. Ahaha. The lessons from the Lost Key of the Buddha. Lost Key of the Buddha. The Immortal Series Book 3. You cannot make this stuff up. I shuffle these cards. I don't choose them. I don't pick them out. Spirit chooses them. For you. For me. And you. Because I'm learning right along with you from John the Revelator. And from all the masters. The Ascended Masters. Master Buddha today. Awesome. All right. Me too, Victoria. Do you know I manifested that? I manifested that. Yes, I did. I said to the universe, I said, it would be amazing if that class was on any other day but Thursday, because I love doing book club with you guys and I won't give that up. And universe said, okay, here you go. And Lisa says to me, we're switching our classes to Wednesday. And I'm like, yes, manifestation. I know, it's so awesome. I love it. Yes. Oh, that's great. Yes, Victoria, it works. Our telepathy with each other is spot on. Spot on. I went into Fairy's room yesterday. It was like she was in my head. She was in my head. I would type something and then she'd say it. And I know she didn't see it because when she draws, she doesn't even look at the chat. It's like we are connected. We are one Christ conscious collective, all connected. Yes. Vanessa, it is Telegram, darling. It's Telegram. Yep. And you have to do, okay, let me show you one more time. Since I love this, I love it so much. Ascension Light Academy, but you have to go to D-Lon first. So you have to go to this person. They vet people. So you have to go to this person first. So Telegram, search D-Lon. Once you are on D-Lon's page, you send him a message. That's my message. I send him a message, but send him a message and say, Commander sent you. Right? Commander sent you. And then you will go to this page. Let's see. I follow so many pages. Where are you? Ascension Light Academy. There it is. Okay. And then you have all these that week 1, 2, 3. We're on week 4, heart chakra. But you can go back and get the lessons from them. There's grid work. There's an Ascension toolbox. Ascension Intel videos. Healings and clearings. Yes. So yes. Also one of the ladies that, I think she basically goes over the chakra stuff. And we've done chakra stuff in here before. We've been through all that, like maybe the first year I was teaching. But it's great. It's great to hear a different perspective, right? The lady from TikTok I'm trying to talk about is BB. BB is on TikTok, and she is also one of the teachers. And then it's Chris and Lisa, who are the alchemists, who create these beautiful things, which are their chakra organs, higher chakra organs, and they have so many different things in them. I have the whole set of them. They're beautiful, and they create those. And they're for grid work, too. They're for grid work. Yes. Look up D-Lon on Telegram. Yes. Yep. That's how you do it. Yes. Yes, Christy. Aren't they wonderful? The energy in there is absolutely beautiful. Just like our group. Just like our group, right? Yeah. All right. So we have a message from Saint Germaine today. Saint Germaine. Yeah, they are. They're gorgeous. Just message me. They're 20 each. Free shipping if you buy more than one. So this is the galactic one. This is the 16th or 15th chakra one. That's the violet one. And then you got the gold one for the solar plexus. You've got the light body one. And then this one is for your throat chakra. So, you could do one a month or something, or there's 5 of them. Yep. They're amazing. All right. Violinio Saint Germaine. Saint Germaine has a message for us today. Here is one of the more publicly known of the Ascended Masters. Yes, he's very publicly known. His is a passionate and animated nature, highlighted by a personal concern for stewardship over the great experiment in freedom we recognize as the United States of America. Yes, Saint Germain was there in 1776 when the Declaration of Independence was signed. Yes. Yes, Cindy. Yup. Me too. Me too. I've been doing grid work daily now. There has long been a story circulating around that Germaine was the mystery man standing up on the balcony of the then called Pennsylvania State House, later known as Independence Hall, in Philadelphia. Oh, okay. Here we go. I just said this. So, who seemed to come out of nowhere, gave an impassioned speech ending with the urging, sign, sign, and then disappeared. He was there to make sure that the Declaration of Independence was signed. Because in our now moment, the signing of the Declaration of Independence and the rights that are on there, they're being trod over. And because of that document, people are seeing it. People are seeing it. Okay, so he was there to make sure that was signed. But he yelled, sign, sign, and then he disappeared just as abruptly and unusually. And you're in Pennsylvania. There are no coincidences, Cindy. Get to that grid work, girl. You have all the tools. You have all the tools, right? Hold your ankh in your left hand when you're doing it. Use your dodecahedron that I made you. Use your thing that you were called to create. I see you have a grid. You have a crystal grid, don't you? You told me you had one. You created it. That is for grid work. That is for grid work. Yes. Hello, Sharon. Hi, beautiful angel. Okay, so he was there saying sign, sign, and then he disappeared. When the founding fathers were standing around in great fear about to take the irrevocable plunge into actually signing the Declaration of Independence. These ones had a sense of the price they were likely to end up paying for freedom. They knew back then what this was all about, but yet they still signed it. Why? Because Source said sign. And he sent Saint Germaine to make sure that they signed that Declaration of Independence. What they did was they basically signed that they would live rich lives the rest of their lives. They signed away. You know what they did. Okay? And with few exceptions, the price ended up being an even heavier toll on their lives, their families, and their property than they thought would be the case. Yes. From a more spiritual viewpoint, Germaine is known as the master of the seventh ray, or spectral aspect of Creator's one white light. His is the potent violet ray of transmutation. Yes. Of changes born from the passion of soul desire and earned completion of one's phase of a thrust, and now on into the next. In that respect, there is strong coupling with Master El Moria and his taking the first step, focus of the first ray, as an old growth challenge cycle is completed and a new cycle begins. Yes. Yes, Wendy. Yes. Absolutely. He was afraid. Source was there. Source sent a soldier from his army, and that was Saint Germaine, to watch over and make sure that they signed. Moreover, there are higher aspects of what we would recognize as ceremony. I was thinking about that this morning, ceremony. The ceremony that we do in here every morning. The ceremony of empowering ourselves, creating the new earth, and sending out healing. That is all a ceremony. And it's a beautiful one. It's a beautiful one. But moreover, there are higher aspects of what we would recognize as ceremony associated with the art and science of transmutation. And it is our cultivation and elevation of this domain of ceremony, which are also aspects of Germaine's teaching duties. Germaine is one that has been in my life for many, many years. This when I saw him in a dream, I knew that I was a violet flame. He told me that I was a violet flame, that I was a violet ray. So yeah, Saint Germain has been with a lot of us. In the Rainbow Masters, Germain says, I head up the program for the thrust of the seventh ray, for it is the transmuting ray. I am passionate about it, unbending regarding its use for purity, truth, and freedom. There's that word. There's our word. Freedom of thy God self in the service of the Christos, which is God, pure and simple. God, freedom expressed in manifest form in thee and me. Right? Freedom. Woo woo, freedom, freedom, butterflies. Yes. Yes. I am what I am. I am what I am, Amy Lynn. And it's good to see you here, darling. I head up the program for the thrust of the seventh ray, for it is the transmuting ray. Freedom of thy God self. If ye wish to sum the measure of my existence in all prior times, please let it be said, he lived to make men free. Yes. Yes, Victoria. Absolutely. In all my times upon thy place, I have sought to stand squarely on a platform of basic human rights for a responsible, reasoning public education in the principles of liberty and equal opportunity for all. I have efforted to teach thee ones to espouse your inalienable divine right to live life according to your highest conception of God. They can no longer tread on our constitutional rights, our sovereignty. They can no longer tread on that. No right, however simple or basic, can long be secure without the underpinnings of the spiritual graces and the divine law that instills a compassionate righteousness in the exercise thereof. Always I have efforted to make thy country, United States of America, a fortress against ignorance and superstition, where Christ's achievement could blossom and devotion to the one could prosper in the quest for the holy truth, the quest for the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is the holy truth. The Holy Grails are the angelic humans on earth. Yes. And Force Fairy also speaks of this. I have always efforted at being an immortal spokesman for your scientific, religious, and political liberties. Remember, this is a message from Saint Germain, the Violet Ray. I believe that humanity shall accept as an axiom for its conduct the principle for which I have laid down my life, the right to investigate. It is the credo of free men, this opportunity to try, this privilege to err, this courage to experiment anew. We scientists of the human spirit shall experiment, 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 ever experiment. Through centuries of trial and error, through agonies of research, let us experiment with laws and customs, with money systems and governments, until we chart the one true course. Today we see the cycles of Earth's returning karma reach a mounting crescendo, wherein the four sacred freedoms are threatened, even unto annihilation. Let us now see what we may accomplish for our beloved Taramaka, grandmother, beloved mother. What did we get? What did we get today, guys? We got the grandmothers. Where are they? Where are you? Where are the grandmothers? There they are. We got the grandmothers today. Focus on the grandmothers today, guys. And for our brothers and sisters on earth plane, with the renewed opportunity of working as a united one with our cosmic brethren and our merged higher energies. Precious ones, we have vowed and are committed to be victorious in this age, and so we shall. And so we shall. In this very time of thy calendar, we will be given once again a way to continue a new dream. Ye will be given a roadmap back to the stars, and ye will see the star people come out of the illusion of the two-legged form and into their actual, as the ancient word it, great sleeper dreamer form. Totally enlightened masters will come into thy spaces. Ye shall note, too, the legend of the second coming of the Christos energy is destined for thy imminent time. Yes. Expanding on the love theme by Paul, Serapis Bey, and Lady Nada, Germaine says, let the great and sacred circle of our oneness and our love cancel out all division, all misunderstanding, all ignorance, and every false testimony, as in the case as in the case of the blind men and the elephant, all giving varied reports of the same spectacle, but never arriving at the point of what was beneath their senses. The eyes that see are only a mirror of what thy heart and soul sees. Always look with the eyes from the perspective of thy heart. I call your attention to that point, for centered in your heart, which is becoming my heart day by day, you can see all things as they are. Behold, I make all things new by the flame of the heart, by the vision of the heart, by the wisdom of the heart, that is the endless stream of the endless source. Beloved ones, the reward of love is great. However, those who deserve it often do not receive it because they are the ones, the busy ones, working and serving. They often do not take of the time to be quiet and receive. It is most important to allow receiving. Always be at work to enlarge thy thy aura of light, that ye can be in the abundant receiving. So be it. I go for the moment, but there will come forth more, and more blessings upon thee ones who toil at the bearing of the truth again to this beloved place for thy brothers, that they might confront their individual divine course. The ones are set sail on a path of red. This is a symbolic Native American term for success through dedicated action, not of bloodbath or slaughter, as one might be inclined to guess from our modern, twisted world of experience. On to glory. I, Germaine of the 7th, the violet ray, do set forth my seal upon these words, that thee shall know me, and ye shall receive in truth. In the radiance of the mighty I am presence. I leave my cloak of transmuting energy about thee, that thee will find peace and renewed faith, that we can finish our mission. So be it, and be it so this day. Okay. Freaking amazing. did I do with my footprints thing? Hello, Teresa. Hi, beautiful angel. I can't find it. Where'd it go? Uh-oh. Is that it? No, that's not it, but I can use that, I guess. Don't know where it went. I lost my footprints thing. It just disappeared completely. What the heck? Huh. See if it's over here. I have a footprints bookmark that I've been using for this book, and it's gone. It's just gone. Weird. Weird, weird, weird. Because I put it right there, and now it's disappeared. I did not hear it drop. Let me check this. It's not underneath there. And it's not in here. Okay, we just went through a time warp, guys. Because it's not here, and it was just right there in front of my eyes. It was right there on top of the Immortal book. Because I took it out of this book and put it in the Immortal book, and now it's gone. Weird, weird, weird. Okay. I need to burn some incense. Vibrations, it'll come back. It will return. Yeah, I think we jumped timelines. I'm burning some third eye rose incense. See if that'll bring it back. All right, universe, quit messing with me. Bring my footprints thing back. My footprints bookmark. Bring it back, please. I appreciate it. I've had that bookmark for like years. And I think it was a gift from one of my daughters. I think it was a gift from my youngest. Okay. The other thing I wanted to talk about before we have a couple more minutes before before snaps is January 11th. Oh, by the way, I also have a Telegram channel, which I have the link in the Discord, but it's Rainbow Butterflies. If you don't have Discord and have Telegram, then you're more than welcome to add that. And I also have a books channel with tons and tons of books. If you're a book reader like I am, I have lots of Dolores Cannon books. I have the 2 Voyager books from Ashiana Dean. I have all sorts of books, tons of books. But I want to talk about, oh, wow, Amy Lynn. Holy cow. There's been people time jumping all over the place. January 11th? Okay, so January 11th is a very powerful timeline day. And in the last few decades, there were 4 powerful events that took place on January 11th that changed the destiny of the planet. 2 of those, one of them was the opening of the doorway of the 11/11 on January the 11th, 1992. So that date might be significant to some of you. 1992. And then there was an Archon invasion on January 11th, 1996. And let me show you what it looks like in January 11th, 2025. So what's going to happen on January 11th, 2025 in just a few days? The lines of Neptune and Uranus and Pluto will intersect. Okay, so they intersect on January 5th, 2025. And this intersection is directly connected with the completion of the 26,000 year cycle. We can see that January 11th, 2025 is situated right after the intersection point. Let me show you what it looks like. You guys are going to shit because I did. That's what it looks like. It is a merkab. Isn't that crazy? Wow. Wow. Oh, wow, Amy Lynn. Holy cow. All right, so show you that. And then I want to show you this. We are making final preparations to exit the event horizon of the black hole that was our reality for the last 26,000 years. And this is what it looks like. Yeah. So was I. Actually, now that I think about it, 1996, I was. The twins were born. The twins are born in 1996. Yeah, my twins were born in 1996. 28 years ago. Almost, yeah, 29 in June. Yep. 9, 10, 11. All right, 4 more minutes till snaps. But I did want to show you that. So interesting. Good stuff coming up, guys. Good stuff coming up. I want to check the Schumann today. Let's see. 20. It's at 20 today. And we are integrating. Okay? So when it's like this with no big white marks, it means we're integrating all the energy from last week. We're still integrating. Yes. Bobby Rocks. We love you, Bobby Rocks, but you were never a portal. You can't be a portal. Only females can be a portal. Oh. And then the Yaldabaoth. Let's see if there's any Pleiades ones messages. Dun, dun, dun. We just got them the other day, so there probably won't be any. Nope. Last one was 20th of December. The Yaldabaoth was in universal dissolution. 100%. So the lurker, which I made a video about that yesterday, I do believe. And I mentioned the lurker. So if you guys don't know what the lurker is, I'll show you. Yeah, that's the lurker. And we have we basically disposed of it. Bobby Rocks knows what I'm talking about. See, this is the data. The timeline. I'll show you the timeline. Oh, there we go. Then you get the whole picture. But there's the timeline. That's the timeline. It started in 2016. 11th of December 2016 is when we started removing it. So it has been completely removed. Universal dissolution. That's what it means. That's the Yaldabaoth. That's the lurker. It's gone. It's completely annihilated. It's done. This is basically the black goo. It goes by many names. Yes, bye, sucker. Exactly. Bye-bye. That was the last thing that had its tentacles in us and in those creating evil. Yes, the parasites. There we go. Snap, snap, snap. This is our butterfly. All y'all are on here. And you're on here because you're empowering yourself and you're creating the new earth. We are creating the new earth together. This is our past loved ones, always with us anytime we think of them, always. This is our room. Forest Fairy did this for us. This is the magic, the time travel. This is the hummingbird, the XOXO. You are safe in here. There's the Mother Goose, the Joker. There's Bobby Rocks. The unicorn in the yoga position. The priests. The divine feminine coming out of the mouth of the dragon. Everything. That is our room. The water. The Christ. Okay, this is also our room. Always protected. Always watched over, right? This is who we are, the rainbow butterflies. Kathy did that beautiful painting for us. It's crystal. It's a crystal painting. This is the song of the 144,000. And we thank you, Mother Father, that you have revealed to us your protective universal light. That within this light is complete protection from all destructive forces. That the Holy Spirit of your presence permeates us in this light, and wherever we will the light to descend. Yes. We thank you, Mother Father, that you fill us with your protective fires of love. That within this love is complete protection from all destructive thoughts and feelings. That the consciousness of Christ is lifted up in us in this love. And wherever we will the love to be inflamed. It's all by our will. This is a big ol' lucky hug for everyone in here, empowering yourself and creating. And we thank you, Mother Father, that you are in us and we are in you, that through us your will is sent forth on wings of power, and that your purpose is accomplished on earth as it is in heaven. And that through us your light and love and power is manifest to all the sons and daughters of mankind. We are the love. We are the light. We are the truth. We are. And divine love is working through us here and now to create the new earth. Yes, absolutely. And this is our healing chain. All these people have asked us to connect our energy with theirs so that they can heal themselves. So however you do that, with light language, with Reiki, with crystal healing, with prayer. I'm going to call in Archangel Raphael, have him connect his energy to all these beautiful people. And we are going to send them love, light, and healing energy now. All right, there we go. Is she on our healing list? Victoria? Sending her healing love and light today. Okay, awesome. Because if she wasn't, I was going to put her on there. All right, guys, we're going to get into the lost key of the Buddha, because definitely the Buddha wants to speak to us today. Increased awareness, deep connection. Trust your inner voice. Trust your inner voice. Hello, Julia. Hi, beautiful angel. Oh, look what I just found. Footprints in the sand. All right, chapter 12, right action. I knew I'd find it. Right action. So we talked about the Four Noble Truths and then the Eightfold Path. And now we're going to talk about, yep, exactly, Amy Lynn. I was like, I looked over and there it was. Yep. It's crazy. Crazy. Chapter 12, right action. We refreshed our cups of tea, and John continued the lesson. To thoroughly cover the Eightfold Path would take a book or more. But what I wish to do here is to cover the basics and a core principle or two of each directive, which is often overlooked. One problem all the religious philosophies have is that those who expound the doctrines will often write volumes on the details and miss the core meaning. Kind of like not seeing the forest for the trees, asked Elizabeth. Exactly, said John. The next directive is right action. Again, this translation is fine for our purposes. What do you suppose is meant by this statement? I checked my notes again and replied, Buddhism seems very close to Christianity on this one. Buddhist teachers say it means to not kill, not steal, not have promiscuous sex, and that all actions should be honorable and harmless. It sounds very similar to the 10 Commandments, said Elizabeth. Good point, said John. Between right speech, right belief, right intent, and right action, all the 10 Commandments are covered. The action-related parts of the 10 Commandments are: remember the Sabbath day, honor your father and mother, thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not commit adultery, and thou shalt not steal. How about not making graven images, I asked. Isn't that a law governing actions? Partially, he said. Right speech, right belief, right intent, and right action are all influential in the commandments. But the worship of graven images is more of an error of belief than it is action. A person will worship an image other than God because of his willing belief, but he usually steals, kills, or commits adultery knowing that he is doing a harmful action. Yes. How about the Sabbath day? Resting on the seventh day seems more of a non-action than an action, I said. Correct use of the Sabbath day strongly involves the second eightfold directive of right intentions, but is demonstrated with right action. Jesus showed the world that right use of the Sabbath involved much more than rest or non-action, for he performed some of his greatest works or right actions on the Sabbath. Yes, he did, and he got in trouble for that. That was one of the things that they said that he was doing. He was doing good works on the Sabbath. He cured the man of the blindness on the Sabbath. That is why he got in trouble for that. That is what drew attention to him, because he did it on the Sabbath. That was a big thing back then. You didn't do anything on the Sabbath, but he did. He did great works on the Sabbath. I guess he, and it talks about that right after that. That's crazy. I guess he really irritated those Pharisees, I grinned. You don't know the half of it, smiled John. You have to realize that in those days, rules of the Sabbath were very strictly laid down to the believers, and few dared challenge them. That funny. Jesus went forth with right action on the holy day with such boldness that the religious leaders felt extremely insulted. Their authority was challenged by an upstart. John paused a moment and chuckled. Some of my fondest memories are the looks on the faces of those Pharisees when Jesus defied them. I would have sworn at the time that their faces turned purple. That would have been fun to watch, I said, smiling. John looked at me intently. Don't worry. You'll have plenty of opportunity in this life to be a thorn in the side to many holding on to their unjust authority. Right? Yes. Tell the authority to F off. Yes. Just like Jesus did. F you. I'm going to do whatever I want to do. You don't control me. As long as I do harm to none. Right? And you have a big advantage in this age. You have much greater protection from the laws of the land than did teachers in days of old. Still, you must be wise. The use of right speech and right action will be your protection as well as your sword. Yes, our words are our swords. They are. Our truth is our swords. Yes. As long as I don't get crucified, I'm willing, I said, half joking. John looked at me with great seriousness. You must be willing to do the work, no matter what the consequences will be. Ahaha. Ding, ding, ding. Think on this as we proceed, and if you have any reservation, you can withdraw from the mission. Oh no, I'm all in. I am all in, and I have been all in for many, many years. Yes. I say to the universe, take my hand. I am all in. My words are your words, universe. Thank you. Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you. Right? There was an uncomfortable silence. Finally, I felt that John was expecting a response from me. I'm willing to take my chances. Will I have to give my life for the work? I asked, a little on edge. Yes, said John. I was silent, not quite knowing how to respond. Just a moment here, said Elizabeth. This is my husband you are talking about. I think I should have a say in this. Relax, said John. Giving your life for the work of spiritual service can involve physical risk, but it goes beyond that. To give your life to the work is to dedicate all your thought, your intent, and your actions to the service of humanity and the will of God. All thoughts of self must be dropped. Your old life will be dead and lost, and a new life of unselfishness must be the goal. Yes. Elizabeth and I both felt a little more comfortable with this interpretation. That sounds a little more reasonable, sighed Elizabeth in relief. Perhaps, said John, but to truly dedicate your entire conscious life to the work is as difficult as sacrificing your physical body. The keynote to this dedication is the attitude of doing what is necessary, whether pleasant or unpleasant, to get the job done. You mean like Joseph did when he went to work on the book, even though he was suffering in pain? Asked Elizabeth, looking at me. Exactly like that, he said. Now let's get back to the lesson at hand. Any more questions on the Sabbath? I don't remember the Buddhists even recognizing a Sabbath, I said. Actually, they have a long tradition of holy days, closely resembling the Jewish Sabbath. Instead of 1 day out of 7, it is 1 out of 14. These holy days are at the times of the full and new moon. It is interesting that the day of the new moon was also sacred among the Jews. You can look it up later in Chronicles 23:31. In fact, in the days of Moses, the Sabbath was governed by the phases of the moon, just as it is with the Buddhists. At that time, the Israelites used the lunar month. The first Sabbath was the day of the new moon, or the first day of the month. The first day of the month. Ah, yes. The second Sabbath was the quarter moon, the third, the full moon, and the fourth, the waning quarter moon. I've never heard of that before, I said. Some Bible scholars and ancient history students are aware of this, but the connection of the phases of the moon with the Hebrew religion does not filter down to Sunday school, he said. I didn't know that. I didn't know that the Buddhists holy days were congruent to the moon. Isn't that weird? That's weird. Kind of weird, because that is how the witches, the goddesses, right, do things. Interesting. He continued, the true principle behind the Sabbath is rest. And the true rest is the attainment of nirvana, or the kingdom of God within. When one attains this spiritual contact, then the disciple remembers the Sabbath continuously, and his consciousness is always holy. Ancient people celebrated on the Sabbath. Celebration was a symbol of the joyousness of attaining higher consciousness of the kingdom of God. If the churches of today celebrated on the Sabbath, maybe I would go once in a while, I said. By the way, you have never commented on going to church. Am I expected to attend somewhere? Do you want to? He asked. Not particularly, I said. I don't really learn much from the meetings I have attended, nor do I feel much spiritual elevation. If you do not feel you are getting something out of an investment in time, then neither God nor man will condemn you for not participating, he said. Yes. Time is currency. Wow, yes. As long as we are on the subject of churches, said Elizabeth, I have a question. Is there any church which is a true church of God, or one that is closest to the truth? John smiled and said, many people wonder about this. No church, philosophy, or organization has all the truth, yet none of them are completely devoid of truth. Right? No organization is correct in all that it teaches, but neither are any of them wrong in all they teach. Yes. Well, they were supposed to be Sunset Child. But if you look at, all right, I don't want to go into that. Do research, please. Do some research on the church, especially the Christian church. Yep. If there are two philosophies, one will have more light than the other, and that light to which the seeker is attracted will correspond to the light which is in him. The thing that I love about spirituality is it takes the best out of all of the different religions. It takes the best out of all of them. And it lets you be the creator of your own church. Right? Who knew we could talk about God and extraterrestrials in the same space? Who knew? Right? Hi, Christina. Hi, beautiful angel. My birthday twin. All right. John smiled and said, many people wonder about this. But no church has all the truth. But there are truth in each of them. But which one has the most light? Persisted Elizabeth. It is not wise for me to tell you that, for Joseph would write it in the book. It is important that the writings appeal to people of all philosophies, and if a person feels his religion is not approved in any way, his mind will close. It's like the old saying goes, you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. Yes. So you will not tell us which religion has the most light, but on the other hand, I am not required to attend any of them unless I want to. I guess I can live with that. If you truly desire to discover the light within any philosophy, all you have to do is study it out in your mind. Reflect upon it, and the truth will be revealed. Through the oneness principle, you can even see through the mind of Christ on the subject. What would Jesus do? Right? How would Jesus think about that? John took a sip of tea and continued, let us finish this directive by examining the core principle. Every course of action is preceded by a decision of some kind. Every basic decision is a choice between a right action and a not so right action. Sometimes the right action is obvious. We all realize that it is clearly wrong to steal from the innocent. Other actions are not so obvious. For instance, is it wrong to steal food from a rich man to feed your hungry child? To steal or let your child starve? That's a difficult decision that some face in different lands. When the right action is obvious, one with pure intent will take it. But when it is not so obvious, he must check with his inner being and act by the highest that he can perceive. I'll tell you what my answer is. I would steal the world for my children. Okay? And I think Jesus would do the same. Actually, I wouldn't steal until until I really had to. I would go up to this man and say, you have everything. My children has nothing. Can I have some of what you have to give to my children? That's what I'd do. And then if he said no, then I'd steal. Because he's forcing my hand, right? Okay. When the person continues to act by the highest he knows, the path becomes clearer, and the point of exact truth is eventually seen. The seeker then moves on to higher, even more difficult choices of action until he becomes one with the will of God. Becoming one with higher will assures continuous right action. Yes, Bobby Rocks, of course you did. And no one condemns you for that. Absolutely no one. God certainly doesn't. I notice an important part of right action among the Buddhists is not killing, I said. But they take this idea much further than the Christians. Most do not believe in killing animals for food. And I believe they go so far as to not even kill spiders or other pests. Is this the right interpretation of thou shalt not kill? Oh, goodness. I just killed a bunch of spiders the other day. Oh, boy. He says, do you realize you have just killed a few seconds ago? Asked John. What are you talking about? I said incredulously. You just scratched your nose, and in that act, you killed a number of living microorganisms. Ooh. Do you therefore think you committed a wrong action? I certainly hope not, I said. It would drive me crazy to go through life not being able to scratch an itch. And what do you do when you find a lone spider wandering about your house? Elizabeth chuckled. He usually picks it up and throws it outside. I think he's silly. But what would you do, Joseph, if you found your home overwhelmed with hundreds of spiders? He asked. Would you still attempt to throw them all outside? See, that's what was going on in my house, man. I had them all around my door. And it's like I was talking to them, and then I saw two, and then I saw three, and then I saw four, and I'm like, ah, crap. I got to get rid of these things. So then I was like, I told them, I warned them, I talked to the spiders, and I said, listen, I'm going to the store. I'm going to buy spider killer. And if you're here when I get back, it means you're ready to go. You're ready to ascend. I like talk to these damn spiders. And I brought spider killer home, and I don't know if there was any missing, but yeah, I sprayed them all and cleaned. I cleaned them all. I cleaned them all, but yeah, some of them turned, crossed over for sure. But I even feel guilty about it, but not really, because dang, they were procreating. My house would be full of spiders. Oh goodness. Right, and I don't want a house full of spiders. Yeah. Oh, I talked to the butterflies and the bees. Yeah, my husband really doesn't do spiders. Really doesn't. Yeah. I don't know. They were daddy long legs. They weren't biting spiders or anything. Oh yeah, I kill ants too. They get in my kitchen. They get in my kitchen. I mean, this is Florida. So we have bugs here. I don't have any roaches, which is really good because I had them in my last house. I had palmetto bugs. Those suckers are like this. They're huge. Man, you can get on one and you go for a ride on the back of one of them suckers. They're like tiny friggin' cars. They're huge. Yeah. Yeah, they fly too. Yes. Yes. Yep. Yep. Palmetto bugs. I had them all in my other house in Florida, and I was like, "Oh my gosh. I don't have no roaches here. I got ants, and I got I had some spiders. Any spiders I see, they got to go. They got to go, but I tell them they're going to go, so they better go. All right, so we're talking about spiders. So what does Joseph say? But what would you do, Joseph, if you found your home overwhelmed with hundreds of spiders? He asked. Would you still attempt to throw them all outside? Well, I have a new age friend who would just ask the spiders to leave. That's what I did. He claims he doesn't have insect problems because of this. Oh, okay. So it's good to talk to your bugs, I guess. John, maybe I didn't give him proper evacuation time. Oh my goodness. I evicted them but didn't give them, 10 days notice or whatever. Oh my goodness. John smiled as if he could teach a whole lesson in response to this statement, but continued. But suppose you tried everything and they still would not leave, but grew in numbers. What would you do then? Oh, fire ants. I hate fire ants. Those suckers bite. They hurt. We get those a lot in Florida. I don't have them in my yard, but we do get them. The answer is a no-brainer, said Elizabeth. We would call pest control. I don't like to kill anything, but I have to admit I would probably call an extermination service to rid us of the problem, I said. And would this be a right or wrong action? It's hard to say, I said thoughtfully. Maybe I would just be acting in the interest of self, but I would think it would be a right action. What if you were out camping with your children and a bear attacked your son? and the only way to save him was to shoot the bear. Would you shoot him? I would, I said firmly. And what if, while you were at the bank, a bank robber entered the bank and through the sequence of events wound up holding all the people in the building hostage? He is wearing a bomb and tells police that he will press the button to detonate it and kill everyone in the building if you do not meet demands. Time passes and the demands are not met. The robber looks through the window and sees the police rushing the building. He figures that time is running out, so he announces that on the count of 3, he will press the button and detonate the bomb. You notice a gun on the floor, a short distance from you, dropped by a security guard. The robber is not looking. Wow, this is heavy shit today. The robber is not looking in your direction, and you feel the only hope to save the people is to quickly grab the gun and shoot the robber to death before he can press the button. So what do you do in this case? Do you take one life to save many? Wow, that is a question. Holy moly. But what would my answer be? Yes, absolutely. I would. I would take a life to save many. Yes. Yes, I would. Oh, goodness. Oh, wow. Look at that. That's on my screen right now. Yep. Okay, where'd it go? Ah. Wow. Well, that's a good question, right? Now this book's got me all frazzled. Only Hope's playing too. Only Hope. Oh my gosh. It says, okay, the robber is not looking your direction and you feel like the only hope. And the song playing is Only Hope. Wow. I certainly would not like to be in the situation, but yes, I would kill the robber to save many lives. And how about that little band of German conspirators who tried to assassinate Hitler in June of 1944 in an attempt to end the slaughter of millions? Was this a right action? I would say yes, I said. But what if you had a vision from God that your next door neighbor was going to be a new Hitler responsible for the death of additional millions? Would you kill him? I do not think so, I said. And why not? A person has to be judged by what he does, not what he will do. The guy next door may have evil in his heart, but he still has free will and could change. You have answered wisely, and that would be my answer too. No, I would not. And what is the core principle guiding all your decisions? I'm not sure. Let's go back to the microscopic lives you destroyed in scratching your nose. What gives you the right to do that? It may sound a little egotistical, I said, but I guess it is because I am more evolved and a significant life form. The well-being of the greater life can be preserved at the expense of the lesser lives. Well spoken, he said. And why do you not kill a lone spider wandering through your house? I figure he's not hurting anything, and there's no just cause to take his life. But are you just in calling the exterminator when you are invaded by hundreds of them? In this case, the lesser lives are causing distress to the greater, and the greater is justified in eliminating that threat. It's a tougher decision than scratching my nose, but I suppose it is the same very principle at play. Very good, said John. Now, how about the incident of a bear attacking your son? Are you justified in shooting it to save him? I would think so. Why? I would think that human life would have priority over the animal. It would also be a natural response for me since I love my son more than the bear. Then you said you would shoot the bank robber, which is a human life. Why would you be justified? It would be worth taking one life to save many. And you feel the same way about the men who plotted to kill Hitler? Yes. But you wouldn't kill a potential Hitler? No. So what is the thread or principle that runs through all of this, he said? He asked. Starting with the last point. Okay, it's getting a little later. This is a longer chapter than usual. So what I'm going to do, we'll finish this chapter tomorrow. But that's a lot to think about. That's a lot to think on, right? Thou shalt not kill. But if someone is threatening you or your family, and even a person, or threatening many people, even if you don't know those people, but you have a chance to stop it. See? Is that justified? Are you justified? I can't wait to read the second part of this because I want to know what John feels on that subject. But that's the end of class for today. Yes, very deep. I mean, yesterday it was look in the mirror and be honest, and your husband tells you you're fat. But today we're talking about killing. This is getting down and dirty, guys, down and dirty. But I guess, it's things that we need to know about, I think. It's good lessons to learn. What would Jesus do? What do you think Jesus would do? Do you think Jesus would kill someone? Now, would Jesus kill someone in order to save himself? That is a good question. Right? Yes. Yep, exactly. Yes. All right, guys. Right, Irish. I think that the answer would be no. Okay, let's talk about this in TikTok. Ready? So, maybe if TikTok doesn't restrict my live, whatever. Okay, so we're going to TikTok in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We might have to use code words in TikTok, by the way. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah, we won't. Yeah, we won't speak it.